Indian style paneer pizza with some mistakes. Yes, you heard me right, with some mistakes that I don't want you should make them. So watch this video till the end and I will tell you what are the mistakes that you should avoid while making this pizza. Hello and welcome to Recipes You Like. Let's begin. Checking in the ratio of 50-50, we will take 1 cup of atta wheat flour and in this mix 1 cup of maida refined flour. As we will make this pizza bread, that is a pizza base, without using yeast, we will use half teaspoon of baking soda and in this mix half teaspoon of baking powder. Adding little salt, about half a teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of sugar, which helps in giving nice golden color. Let's give it a mix all together. As we are not adding yeast, let's make a little bit of space in between and add 2 tablespoons of curd along with the tablespoon of oil. This is olive oil that we are using here. You can use any oil-free oil of your choice. First give both of them a mix and then blend it with the flour. After this, gradually adding water little at a time, we will make a soft dough. Total we used about 1 cup of water here. Continue kneading the dough for about 5 to 7 minutes so that the nice gluten is formed and the dough becomes soft and stretchable. Next, covering the dough with a damp cloth, we will keep it to rest for about half an hour. Moving on, for our Indian style masala paneer pizza, we will take 2 tablespoons of curd in a bowl. Next, this half cup of tomato chutney that we are adding. How to make it, the recipe is in our Hindi channel. You can check it out. I will give the link in the description below and also the list of ingredients for the chutney. We will add a teaspoon of garlic paste, a teaspoonful of kasuri methi, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, a teaspoon of garam masala. Guys, this is homemade garam masala. For the recipe, check out the link in the description below. After adding salt, we will give it a mix. Guys, this is beautifully blended. For the paneer masala, we will obviously add paneer. So this is about 200 grams of paneer cube. Cut the paneer pieces neither too small nor too big. This is a right biteable size. Plus, if you cut them more smaller in size, being soft, they might break in your masala. In this masala, we will keep paneer marinated for about half an hour. After half an hour, let's take out our dough. It's soft. Although there is no yeast in it because of the baking soda and baking powder, it has risen a bit. Knock down the dough, give it few punches. Dividing the dough in percentage of 30-70. Guys, this is not a double cheese crust or double burst pizza, cheese burst pizza recipe, so I won't go in detailing of that. This is just a Indian style masala pizza, so we will concentrate on that. As I said you, I will tell you the mistakes. Till now, no mistake has come. So let's keep on moving. Initially, I had in mind that I will make a double crust or double burst pizza with an Indian style topping, but then see what happened. This is about 8-inch wide thali that we are taking. This can be mistake number 1, that we are using steel thali. Avoid using steel while baking. So after rolling out the crust, we grease the thali with little bit of oil. Plus, better use a plate than a thali for easy removal of the pizza. And then we will put the pizza base in it. Do you think it's a good idea to do like this? Certainly, it's not. And why? Because what we have done, though we have greased the thali, but we haven't sprinkled the flour over it. So, what do you think? What will happen? Pizza will stick to the base. 70% of the dough has been rolled out for pizza base, and now this is 30% of the dough, but this doesn't seem from any angle 30% of the dough. Using a fork, we will prick it so that it doesn't puff up while toasting. There's nothing wrong in this step. Now the tawa, the griddle is already hot. Place this crust roti over it. So we will toast it for a minute on both sides. Now look at this, it has become golden. We never wanted it to get golden, it should be cooked just 50%. As we are making our pizza over gas stove, we have taken the old kadhai. In this, keep a stand or a cookie cutter to maintain a distance and preheat for about 10 minutes over a low heat. Take the processed cream cheese and apply it over the pizza base. How intelligent we are. We took the cheese right from the fridge and started applying it. Being chilled, it wasn't easy to spread it. By the way, I spared myself and family from consuming too many calories because of this. Look at this, the jugadus, how they are closing it. Because the crust is over roasted or toasted, how will it stick to the base? And this crust from any angle doesn't seem to be 30%, it must have been 40% of the dough. Let's admit it, from the start we started wrong. For about 8 to 9-inch pizza pan, 1.5 cup of flour will be enough. Like if you are taking 1 cup of refined flour maida, take half cup of wheat flour. Using maida is important or essential because we need to spread the base and the maida has that stretchable qualities in it. Thankfully, nicely leaving the edges, we applied the masala over it and properly arranged the paneer pieces. By the way, this is full cream paneer. Depending on your weight, generously or miserly sprinkle cheese over it. Use shredded mozzarella or processed cheese. By the way, this is mozzarella cheese that we have used here, but I won't be able to show it off because I have not used too much of it to get the strings. After arranging thin pieces of red capsicum and slit green chilies, we will apply oil all over the edge of the pizza so that it doesn't get hard or dry. This will now go for baking. Carefully place it in your kadhai, completely sealing your kadhai. We will bake this over a medium heat for about an hour. We have used a small burner, so it must have taken us a longer time because of that. Otherwise, it might even take you 40 to 45 minutes. For tightly sealing your vessel, you can even use a aluminium foil, but keep it measured how much is required before the kadhai gets hot. Here the jugadus had kept a weight over the lid. Let's now concentrate on pizza because it's ready. Cheese has beautifully melted on it. But seeing this, I think I love more a pan pizza or a pizza baked in an oven. Which one do you like? Do write in the comment section below. By the way, if you bake this in an oven, bake it at 200 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes because I think this is a thicker variety. It's more like a bread pizza, round bread made by yourself. After cutting the pizza, you can understand it is not a crispy crust, it's more like a bread. I will try and definitely share with you a double cheese crust pizza with a thinner variety, not a thicker one like this, with a crispy crust, even if it's successful or not. And yes, before dubbing this video, I had a bite of this pizza and it was really awesome, though as said it was more like a bread. If you are making this bread pizza, measurements are perfect. If you like the recipe, then don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hitting the bell icon, and see you with another recipe. Till then, do keep watching recipes you like. Bye bye.